So how are you everyone? So today video we're going to start working on Excel. Today we're going to look at the very basic formulas. It doesn't matter whether you have used Excel before or you have not. This tutorial is for everyone. We are going to look at how to add columns, how to add values in columns, how to find the maximum value, count if, and more. So without wasting time, kindly let's get into the video. I'm going to disappear off the screen so that we can all concentrate. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you. How are you today? So today we are going to look at very important formulas in Excel. This is the first part, will be the basic formulas. So let's begin with some fundamental Excel formulas that every data analyst should know, or any other person working with Excel. The first one is the summation formula, the sum. So the sum, it adds up all the numbers in a range of cells. For example, we are going to use this data, sample data. We have the student's name, the score in mathematics, English, science, history. So to find the total, we need to find the sum between of maths, English, science, and history. We are going to use the sum formula. So you first start with the equal sign, sum into brackets. The range is from cell B2. This is how we reference the cells. Start with me with the letter and then the number. Cell B2 up to, put a colon, E2. Then you hit the closing bracket and hit enter. After that, so you can see the total marks for John Doe is 346. You don't have to repeat the formula down here. You can just come here to the bottom right of the cell. You see this dark cross, then drag it downwards up to there. So it is also vital to find the average. We want to see the average mark of every student per subject. So just come here and say equal sign, say average to brackets. Let's just select this time round like that. B2 to E2 with the crossing bracket, hit enter. So the average mark is 85.72. That is if you want it in 2 decimal places. You can use these arrows here to reduce to reduce or increase the number of decimal points. But for now, let us keep it at 2. Then in the same way, we drag it downwards up to there. We want to count the number of subjects that the student attempted. So we're going to use the count formula. The count formula, it counts the number of cells that have a value. For instance, let's count the number of subjects that John Doe attempted. So we just say equals count to brackets then you hit the enter. So as you can see, John Doe attempted 4. Every student attempted 4. But let's assume Jim Beek did not attend the mathematics paper and his score is 0. As you can see, the formula has changed to 3. So it shows that Jim Beam only attempted 3 subjects. So let's hit the control button. And when I add his mark for maths, it also shows here the count is 4. So we'll see the highest mark and the lowest mark. Here we need to use the max formula and the mean formula. The max formula will show the highest value within a given range. So you'll see the highest value between B2 and E2. Now let's go, is equals to max to brackets B2 to E2 like that. and the min mark is equals to min to brackets B2 to E2. So this short video just highlights some of the basic formulas that want us to know. We have talked about the one thing you should know, that once I click here, the formula should be able to display here. Okay, yeah, once I click. For this second part of the video, I want us to speak about the product formula, the count if formula, and the sum if formula. So let's say we want to multiply the average and the count to get the total. You can also say total confirmation. I'm just doing this to show you how we multiply cells. Is equals product brackets average and count. You can see that's how we multiply in Excel. Else you can just say equals sign G2 asterisk, we use asterisk for multiply, H2 like that. Sorry. Asterisk H2, then you hit enter. G2 asterisk H2, you cannot then drag it like that. So I want us to see sum if. Sum if is used to find the summation of a range after satisfying a given condition, same as count if. So for example, let's say we want to add the sum of mathematics mark that is greater than 85. For example, sum if maths, let's say maths sum if maths if it is greater than 85, we'll just say is equals sum if to brackets B2 to B6, B2 to B6, this range, comma, then you add the criteria, like that. 85. Yeah. So if you add this one is greater than 85, this one is greater than 85, this one is greater than 85, you will get to 70. Also count if. We also want to count the number of students who scored above 85 in mathematics. I'll just send this formula from sum if to count if. Count if. Only 3 students scored more than 85 in mathematics. It can also be used to say, let's assume we had the gender. Let's assume we have the gender of the students here. Gender. Sorry, let me insert a column here. Here. Gender. So this one is male This one is female, male, male, and female. Assuming you want to know the number of male and the number of female students, we can rely on the count if formula, like say is equals to count if this range from here to here this is case sensitive. Make sure the case is correct, and then you can see we have 3 males, and also to count the number of females is equals to count if to brackets same range, comma, then the criteria. That. So you can see we have 3 male and 2 female. So that is it for today. Remember to like, comment and share. I'll be introducing more formulas as we continue learning. Meanwhile, just before we go, let me just show you something. Assume you want to visualize the average and students, you can highlight this like that, from here like that. So I like this like this. Come here to insert and recommended charts. Click this. Now we have a chart showing the average mark per student. Anyway, that's just an off the cuff. We'll look at this later. Subscribe and wait for more.